Hello and welcome in. I would like you to start by closing your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to just breathe deeply into your chest right now. And as you are breathing deeply, and I want you to now breathe out, I want you to imagine as if you are being pulled down by gravity and that you are landing or have landed into a soft area. And this soft area is a representation of your safe space and you being able to just relax and allow the messages to come to you easily, effortlessly, and endlessly. We are starting in to this energy of divine blessings. And now I want you to just continue closing your eyes, breathe in, and any type of residual negative energy that you've had earlier today, I want you to breathe out now. I want you to focus on your breathing as we speak. And as you are breathing, each time that you are breathing in, you are reaffirming that nothing is beyond you, and now the messages that you're about to receive are only towards your highest pathway. We are now entering the realms of the divine message for you. And let's look into what Spirit has to say for you. Yes, there is an energy of you freeing yourself away from what has been tension. And this tension is now about to feel a big release. This is what we say as a catapult. And this catapult is basically the energy that is going to bring an upsurge in towards your life. And what I feel towards this is a change of polarity between what is stuck and what is being released. Now, the general energy of this are the experiences that you've had to deal with. So this feels very much as if with the High Priestess energy and the Three of Swords, feels like the disappointments are over. We are walking into and birthing into a new identity. And this new identity that you have said to yourself is of karmic rewards. Because I have the Hierophant. I also heard in myself the High Priestess energy. So there's this polarity between the masculine and the feminine energy. I'm letting you know that we are truly moving on from last year. The Ten of Swords, shall I say, is the sign from Source to let you know that the only way is up and that we are walking upwards. We are falling upwards. There are upsurges in your life, and I'm seeing with yourself that there has been now the energy of you being able to start over raising your vibrations. I've got the Magician card and the Four of Wands, and I feel very much to tell you that the Four of Wands and the Magician card are, for me, ceremonial for you. Ceremonial in terms of how you feel that you should, the types of people that you should be around. Being able to feel safe in this current space that you are. Being able to feel like the energy is being raised by your vibrations as well as the vibrations of the people around you. So you're now cultivating a new version of yourself because you got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the general luck that you feel around you. because of your new environment is going to change. Now, this changes have a multitude of things. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So if you've gone through a period of stagnancy and you want to see tangible changes as well as the intangibles that we are making and we are creating as we speak, you are in the midst of that right now. We are breaking this pattern of the past. I love this energy. This is dating to, and I'm hearing this is what my guides are telling me. So I've got the King of Wands, and K is very much an energy that I feel it's going to be important for you. The reason why I say this is K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. So something that happened 11 days from previously, so 11 days from now, in the past, or 11 weeks ago, sorry, so 11 days ago, 11 weeks ago, and or 11 months ago. There's something that may have happened that you have said to yourself that I shall not be able and I will not experience this energy ever again. And this is about a statement to yourself, especially with the Death card, that you no longer are binded by the things that have been holding you back. And it feels very much of the thought of that you can't. Yes, the thought of you can't. The Seven of Cups as well as the Seven of Swords, it's self. It's you may have had a belief system in ways that you felt like spirit may not have had your back, but that's not the truth. It's that spirit wanted you to unearth that any type of limiting belief that you may have had in the past were just a sign of you creating that limited belief. You are breaking through those things because spirit wanted you to make sure that you had to be proactive about the situation. It's generally something that we as people need to understand that ourselves, we can get or feed a horse to water, but we can't force them to drink. And spirit had to remind you of the factors of you had to work it out, this divine timing. The Seven of Pentacles is removing the weeds and planting new seeds. So there's definitely a new cycle in your life. I'm getting messages from my guides right now that I'm speaking to you in regards to you've had a cycle in where you thought, if I work harder, therefore I'll see results. Now, Spirit, my guides are telling me that you understand that this was a realization right now as we speak that you're breaking these stagnant energies because you're trying something different. You are exploring yourself in terms of different avenues of thought and you are welcoming the changes. Prior towards this, it feels very much like you weren't. And that's okay. That's okay because we ourselves need to learn the lessons. And our lessons are pretty much the gold. This is the gold when we have to experience these things, because at the end of the day, we can put signs. And generally, when you tell somebody something, let's just say a message, we often hear it, but we don't really listen. Now, this is an experience that I feel like you had to see it, feel it, and know it, because it will provide you the new experiences that you're creating on the basis of what you felt and had to endure. Now, I've said this before. I'm speaking to you because you may have endured an energy of challenges in 2025. And now what I'm seeing for you is that this is what I like, in the process of being able to take this as gold. If you've had to endure a series of painful experiences, the good times are now. I'm letting you know as we speak that we're moving from a shift of releasing our traumas and activating our wins. And the polarity towards this was 2025 was really an unmasking of removing our toxins, shall I say. And that 2025 was your period of detox. And 2026 is the period of you reveling in the results of you detoxing. Now, let me just give you a couple more messages in regards to what's happening. And as you are, and I'm hoping that you're still closing, well, you don't have to be closing your eyes, but imagining now that you're still in that safe space, I want you to tap. I want you to tap either any of your collarbones, so left or right, or even just in the middle, just but underneath your neck, all right? But either or is absolutely fine. And I'm now going to be giving you a message that you'll be receiving as your divine message, all right? We're still in the safe space. We're still in the energy of feeling loved, cared for, and protected, all right? We are divinely protected and guided as we speak. So there's no need to worry. We're here to help. We're here to show love. Okay. So there's a new chapter that's awaiting as we speak. I feel very much as if that, yeah, you're ready. Everything is coming into alignment. But I will explain. Okay. So what's about to happen for you is a changing of identity. The death card is, and this is a confirmation that there is a rebirth of what's to come in terms of your life. And this will provide different opportunities. So I'm going to say specifically, you've got the star card. So if you've got high ambitions, I would say you're in favor of receiving these good news and great news, because the star card is a reflection of things happening and amplifying. It's also a card of alignment towards a specific destination that you want, and it's a clear indication that the road signs are quite obvious for you, that you have the tangible results because you've got the 6 of Wands. This is overcoming. This is a card of overcoming. This is a card of winning. This is a card of you being a winner. So, as I said before, you had to go through a series of rebirths and changes. And now the strength for you is the strength within. And the strength that you have is the experiences that you have. And in this experience that we live in the 3D, there are opportunities and fulfillment. So if it's regarding job opportunities, I'm going to say that I would implore you to be ambitious, to keep knocking at the door, even if you are employed. If you're a business owner, I am letting you know that it's important for you to challenge yourself. I'm not saying to go all out and say that you're hard on yourself. I don't want you to be in that energy. I want you to understand that the frequency that you are in right now is in the energy of winning. Now, I'm going to add towards this for those who are also business owners. Challenge yourself by learning something new, upskilling, okay? This is the next dimension that you're going to be adding onto yourself. And for those who are studying, be very inquisitive to a different topic, because I feel like for this particular time for you in terms of this message is to add on a certain craft, a certain skill, a certain skill that will increase and strengthen your mindset, your confidence, and your power. This is all to do with Spirit saying that if you are doing this right now, there is an energy of you fulfilling a prophecy that you've always wanted as a child. And now that you are receiving because you're giving, this is a fair transaction between you and the universe. I'm seeing a beautiful moment because this is a period of a new chapter in your life, especially with the Ace of Swords, shall I say. So it's all systems go. You are in an energy in where you have the fortitude. And I'm going to say a couple of things before I leave you with the last card. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to really envision what you deem as success. This could be in the areas of your career, just your general life, your love life. But I want you to just take a pause and imagine that you're still in that safe space, this comfort, this area that you're in right now. And I want you to take a deep breath. All right. All right. And I want you to just breathe again slowly as you're breathing out. So breathe in and then breathe out. And now I want you to envision the life that you yourself said that it is written. It's in your frequency that this is the prophecy. This is your divine right. And this is what's happening as we speak. And we are here today to activate the energy that you are in this divine protection in your highest timeline, that the goals that you're about to receive are for your highest pathway, that things come easily, effortlessly, and endlessly. And so it is. The last card that I will leave you is the strongest card in the deck. And this is the sun energy. This is the embodiment of what's about to happen. If you're about to see, or if you see the sun where it's clear, the weather is clear in the next coming days, I want you to see that as your sign. I also want you to reaffirm that this is the energy that you're in. And as you are speaking, so as you're saying that and you're living your life and manifesting the things that you want, I want you to keep tapping. All right? We are tapping, but as we are tapping, we're activating. That was your divine message. If you're interested in getting a private reading, the link is in my description. If you'd like to contact me in terms of social media, Sorcerer X in all media platforms, okay? I look forward to seeing your wins. Keep shining, stay rising, Sorcerer.